Hey guys, it's the Psych NP, and today I'm going to be talking about how much I make at my private practice. It has been a long journey going from a psych registered nurse to working as a psych nurse practitioner at a private practice to having my own practice. My practice has been opened up now for about a year. So really these last 3 or 4 months is where I've really made a lot more money compared to my first couple months. But I want to give you guys some transparency, some numbers. I know there's a lot of numbers out there. All right, guys, let's get to it. Hey guys, so let's talk about some numbers. And I want to also preface this, guys, this is not a brag by any means. I want to give you guys some transparency. I know there's a lot of numbers out there, and this is based from my own experiences in Maryland. I know it differs from state to state, but as a psych registered nurse in 2014 till 2017-18, I was making about $60,000 a year, $60,000 to $65,000 a year. In 2019, I got my first psychiatric nurse practitioner job, working for an outpatient private practice. And there I was making about $130,000 as a new grad per year. And that, for us, at least in Maryland, that's kind of what the going rate is. And after about a year, after I felt like I really, got a handle down on everything, I started my own private practice. And, really those first 4 or 5 months, you're not really making too much. But these last 3 or 4 months are more indicative of what I'm probably going to be making down the line. It is a long journey, guys. You have to put so much work in behind the scenes. I know a lot of people ask questions about how to start private practice, but really it's going to be, unique to yourself. When you create your business plan, your business model, it's all about what you're going to do. So at my private practice, guys, right now, I'm making about $250,000 a year. So I'm making about double what I was making as a new grad in outpatient private practice. So, and I do foresee it probably going up a little bit, 250 to 300,000 a year. I only work 3 days a week, guys. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I see about 10 to 12 patients a day. The big reason why I went to start my own practice, I wanted to work less. I feel like if I was working multiple days, I just felt I was going to get burnt out quick. I like to not have to see as many patients. At the other private practice job I had, I was seeing more patients. And with this, my own practice, if I only want to work Monday and Tuesday, I could probably make the same salary that I was making at my first job. But for 3 days a week, 10-hour days, actually 9 to 10-hour days, 30 to 36 patients a week, I'm making about $250,000 after all my expenses. I have a front desk or secretary. I have a biller, my rent for my office. I think it equates about to $50,000 a year, all my expenses. So I'm probably bringing in gross $300,000, but after all my expenses, about $250,000 a year. And I do foresee it going up a little bit, but I'll probably never work 4 days a week, guys. I really like working 3 days a week. I have a lot more time to enjoy the things I want. I don't have to work as hard. And the thing is, I feel like the fact that I don't work as many days, I'm really more engaged with my patients. I'm not feeling burnt out at all. I'm really enjoying my time. I get to spend as much time as I want with my patients. And that was the number one thing for me. This salary that comes with this private practice is awesome. And it's different for everyone. You could ask someone else that runs their own private practice in another state. It could be completely different from mine. But this is from my experiences. And I'm so grateful to do what I get to do. I get paid fairly well. I love being able to be a Psych NP. I know I did a video before about, was it worth it to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner? It's been worth it for me, tenfold. And I think starting my own private practice and having it do well really helps, reassure that I made the right decision becoming a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I love what I do. I'm grateful for what I get to do. Having my practice and watching it grow, it's been a long journey this last year. Really getting it set up. When you first start out, you don't really get too many patients. I had my other job that I was working at the time. And it slowly grows and grows, and you build your social media, you build your business plan, your strategies. How long do you want to spend time with your patients? You're going to do hour appointments, 30-minute appointments, 45-minute appointments. What kind of billing codes are you going to use? It's definitely intricate in what you're trying to do and what you're trying to plan. If I wanted to make a lot more money, I could probably make $300,000 to $400,000 if I wanted to work more days, or if I wanted to see 20 patients in a day. But I don't want to. I'm comfortable. I'm happy. And like I said, guys, right now with my private practice, 3 days a week, 10 to 12 patients a day, I'm making about $250,000 after all my expenses, bringing in generally about $300,000 plus per year. So, guys, these are my numbers. Trying to be as transparent as I can. I hope you guys have a good one. The Psych NP out.